Greetings of peace, love, and salutations, everyone. About a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago, I came to YouTube with my first video on polygyny or polygamy from a woman's point of view. And I got some really good feedback on it. It had some great reviews and had a nice amount of views, and I'm very happy about that. And I just want to say thank you very much for the love and support. And I appreciate the shares that he had got on Facebook as well. And so today, a beautiful day. It is August 9th, 2016, and I am coming to you with part two of polygamy from a woman's point of view. And of course, it's my view. um, I wanted to bring this discussion on poly relationships because poly relationships are not foreign to people, are not foreign to many people. Poly relationships are not foreign to people who are even in monogamous relationships because we are in relationships with many people. And however, polygamy is a very touchy subject matter here in the West, in the States, in America. Mainly because many of us, like I stated on the last video, have been brought up um, that monogamy is the strict way, the only way, and the right way. However, that is not always the case because we know that there are people who who are been raised up to be monogamous. Let me get that right. And those views change for some people as time go on throughout their life, throughout their journey in life, and depending on who they come across. That some people find themselves in love with more than one person or in a relationship with more than one person at a time. And so, with that being said, I did want to just discuss a little bit today why I am a woman who agrees with polygamy for the most part. Um, I do agree with polygamy for the most part if it is done um, in good intent, and that the woman does have a right to choose as well. And when people think about the woman in poly relationships, you know, that's the first thing that comes up. If a man wants to have another relationship with another woman, the first thing that comes up is, well, shouldn't a woman be able to have more than one man? But I'm going to talk about that a little later on another video, speak about polyandry. However, I just wanted to say that I am a woman who is for um, polygamy, and the reason is that there are lots of single women out here, and many think that there's a shortage on men. For me, I don't believe there is a shortage on men. What I do believe is that there are men out here who have not been raised a certain way or have been raised a certain way and still do not go by how they were raised as far as how to treat a woman, how to be with a woman, to understand her and pay attention to her, and to also respect her feelings and her mind. And we do not see that too often these days. However, there are men out here who are just as I described. They are strong. They are willing to stand up for themselves. They let no one describe their manhood. They take care of their family. They respect their mother, their sisters, their aunts, their woman, and they know how to appreciate a woman. And at many times, when a man like that is around, he is not openly available. So you may find that women will take to a man like that, that has characteristics such as the ones that I stated, and that they will find themselves taking a liking to this man, and he may already have someone. So, I don't believe there's a shortage of men, although a lot of our men are locked up in prison at this time. However, there are more men coming up every day, young men growing up every day that needs the grooming to be the very best man that he can be as he continues to grow. So it's just the importance of why one wants a poly relationship, what need what needs to be met by having a poly relationship, because poly relationships are very dynamic depending on the people involved. And I am a woman who have been embarking on polygamy with my husband for about 4 years. We have been, what I would say, just scratching the surface of polygamy, and just being able to speak to different women and see their views on it, and also have women to come into our space whom we thought would be good, who we thought would make a good wife, um, for my husband, and a sister wife to myself. Being a good sister, being a good queen mother, to the tribe, being a good add-on to our family. And it's been a journey. Many women cannot handle the fact that a woman brought polygamy to her husband, and why would I open up my relationship as such? And that's a really big question. I've been asked that, and I'm going to answer that. um, I open my relationship up because I see so many single women out here. I see so many single sisters out here struggling, working, going to school, trying to take care of their homes. And also, they are lonely. They long for someone. They long for a structured family, you know, and just to have the moral support and the spiritual support, um, and of course the financial support from a poly family. I believe, in my opinion, it serves a great purpose. The more, the merrier. You know, if the husband has two wives and now there's three of them, there's three people in a relationship, or three people have incomes, and someone else can take some stress off someone else with the children, or with cooking, with paying bills, just spending time with one another as a family unit is very important to me. Um, when I thought about polygamy, that's what I looked at. I looked at the family standpoint of it. I didn't look at anything else. I looked at the family point of it. I looked at it is a good thing to help your sister out. It's a good thing to want her to be stable just as you are stable. And I don't have a problem with that. So that's just my part on me being a woman who agrees with polygamy for the most part. Now, I disagree if it is done in ill intent, if there is no need to add a wife to the relationship. If the woman coming in does not really have a need for that, but she's looking for something else, you know, those are things that will make poly relationships go downhill. They would be disastrous. Even though I have yet to experience the the relationship part of it, as far as of the having the woman actually in our space. It has just been a matter of just talking and building up or trying to get to know someone to see if that would be a good move for them, if it's really a good move for us as a couple. So this is just I would say an entry level to polygamy for my husband and myself, which is very good because I love to share the experience of it. Just to say that I'm a woman who's down for polygamy, and then um, to actually have a sister talking to the king and myself, and we're actually getting to know her, and and seeing what she's about, and maybe possibly even talking to um, her children or anything like that, just to see if we are a good fit for one another. That's always important. It's always important to look at those things, and not just for the man to just say, I want another woman, and that is that on that. Is for my needs and my needs only. That is very selfish, because there's more to polygamy than just the man wanting to have another woman. It's more to it than that, as myself and my husband have been seeing. So it's very dynamic. It's very beautiful. I love every moment of it, and I won't take it back. And I'm happy to share this journey with the friends and family here on Facebook and on YouTube. And also on my next video, I'm going to be talking about monogamy, polygamy, polyandry, and who are good candidates for polygamy and why. And how important is it to have a competent man when entering polygamy. Until then, peace, love, and salutations. EETM. Black love is black power. Peace.